And I love hearing about this, how you enter this zone. Is there something that you do? Are you even aware of it? Uh, and I'm going to ask the question. I know myself personally, I start shutting down to the point that I will just say to other people, look, I can't have a conversation right now. I really need to focus on this. And I will just start tuning out. It's almost like you said, you don't hear the clapping, you don't hear, uh, you're just not aware of anything
Mhm.
but that moment, and everything else ceases. Is there a
Because
process that you have to do?
I always take a big couple deep breaths, and just kind of almost talk to myself. I talk to the dogs a lot and just, there's only a couple people like in that moment that I want to talk to. I want to talk to like three people that are in my little square that can help me focus. And those people, like my husband, they bring out the best in me and they make me focus. And, but they also know not to talk. They're just like, okay, go do your job, you know, it, do your job. That's always what, like, even Toonie used to say it to me all the time, the big patriot saying, do your job. And that's what I would just think before. Take a deep breath, let it all out, let all the negative energy out, and you walk through there. And it just happens. I mean, I guess I've done it so long now that it's just part of my
Well,
process.
and one of the things that I loved hearing about, when I interviewed you for the book, Katie, behind the scenes of Best in Show, is you have such an amazing support system. And
Yes.
when you and Ty were flying all over the country, you actually, Adam sent you off with your person.
Yep.
And
Who was 7 months pregnant.
who, so, and so one of the things I like about this is you knowing that, say, this makes me a little nervous. I'm going to be flying across the country, and I want my person that helps me feel stronger and that knows what I need. And you asking for what you needed, and then you having the right people in your life that also understand you and that know that simply by standing by you and being quiet is extremely helpful to you.
Oh, 100%. I couldn't have done anything that I did without the people in my life. Without those core people, it just wouldn't have happened. I would have been a wreck. I would have been a wreck without those people, without Kelly, without Adam, without Jen, without Sandy. I would have just, because it's a lot. Even just going to a dog show and showing, a dog, it's always a lot. It's a lot of stress, it's a lot of pressure, and and then to take it to the next level where Ty was, so many things were happening, and we stuff at home and dogs and just trying to do my job with him. And Kelly was always there to be like, no, don't worry about that stuff. Your job right now is him. That is your job, to make sure he is mentally happy, physically happy. He is ready to do his job every day, because it's very hard to be a top dog and go to dog shows
And
for
I
days a week, 5 days.
and I think it's again a good point, that you make, in when you show up knowing what you need to be focused, knowing that if you were the type of person that maybe you need to get someplace 2 hours ahead of time, what do you need, and then to have a bit of a plan, as the people that you want to be surrounded by. And I'm also wondering, do you find that there are certain people that sometimes you need to stay away from? Um,
Oh, 100%. There's just some people that just, get under your skin or just put off a vibe that is not helpful to you. And I feel like just staying away from those people is just in life. You don't need people that are going to have negative energies. You need to focus on positive and happy thoughts, and that goes for everything that you do in life. You don't need the people that bring you down. You need the people that bring you up. And I feel like as an individual, and even the young people, you need to learn that now. If people make you feel bad about yourself, they don't they don't need to be there. You need to find people that make you stronger, make you happy, make you smile, and just happy to be around.